Hey everybody, this is Cass with Players Only. I'm looking at Matt Hopfner, excuse me. We were just walking through some of his stuff today. He's been working on his lower half. I'm just going to say some things for everybody and for him more specifically. So one of the things that we've talked about is that he lifts his leg up and goes down without going out while his leg goes down. But what he does a really good job of is, you watch his front foot and his front leg, he keeps it very closed while he's going forward. So I really like that. I like the late timing of his upper half right here. But I want to focus on a couple things. So Matt, we were talking about your back leg drive and how you stay very tall on your back leg. So we see that knee is down, laces is down by the time your front foot hits the ground. But I don't see, you're actually fast here. So when I watch this in full speed, right here, this is a good ankle kick that triggers your hip turn, but we really don't engage your glutes right here. If you had some flexion in your back leg, that was something we talked about. We also talked about your front leg. Okay, so we're going to notice that right here from ankle to knee is pretty darn vertical. And I know that I want my knee to be behind my ankle at foot strike. So the angle of my front leg from ankle to knee should be more like the line that I'm drawing right now. Notice though that your head stays behind your belt until your front foot hits the ground. So you have a lot of weight back. This is a big reason why you have a lot behind the ball. Also where you are right here. So you do have hip and shoulder separation, but are you maximizing it? That's the question. So I want to look at your upper half. When do you go into external rotation? If we look right here, this is where your foot appears to plant on the ground, but you do not stabilize until here to here. This is where you're fully stabilized. Okay, so notice right now I don't see a lot of blurriness in your arm, in your throwing arm, meaning that your arm really hasn't gone into full external rotation yet. So by the time you go into full external rotation is right about here. Your shoulders are squared at this point. This is where we should be releasing the ball. So your arm goes back and forward in a very short distance. Okay, so ideally, when you're right here, I should see you go into external rotation immediately. Okay, so you kind of get into external rotation a little bit later than you want. So aside from your front leg, this is just something else that I noticed as I was looking over your video again. I wanted to point it out. For those of you that aren't seeing exactly what I'm talking about, take a look at some other guys. You can go on YouTube and search pitching mechanics slow motion. You can search your favorite pitchers slow motion, whatever, and notice when they're going into external rotation. So just wanted to make a point of this because right here it just appears that you're going into external rotation later than you would want to. And for those of you that haven't heard me say that before, external rotation is our arm whipping back before it goes forward. Alright, this is Cass Kreitler with Players Only. I'm sure I will talk to you guys soon.